Let me find it because I gave the one I had to the office, so they didn't have to get a whole new book. So let me find it real fast. We were gonna read that poem, but now I have to find it. What is it called? Can somebody tell me what it's called? Emma, do you have yours? You can tell me what it's called.
Well, whenever I open it, the one I find is called Searching for Mustard.
What's it called?
It's called Searching for Mustard.
Searching for Mustard. What? My internet connection is unstable. Oh, sweet Larry James. So Searching for Mustard. Hold on, I have to find it because I gave them my folder with them in it. I thought I had another one. Maybe. No. Oh, I have fluency pros here. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm doing it the hard way. Sorry. I forgot I had a book with them in it. So Searching for Mustard. Never mind. Work smarter, not harder, huh? Everybody else found it. Yes, Daniel? Are you lost? It should have been with your packets because I put them in there and I put them in all 55 of those packets that were up front. Like this, thumbs up, Daniel, you found it? Christian, leave the pen alone. That is not for you to write with. If you're writing on there, I will kick you out for the rest of the day and you miss the rest. Everybody else, Chris, Dominic, Natalie, y'all found it? We're going to be answering the questions on the back, or you're kind of going to be answering by yourself. Yep. It should be the first story there, Daniel, right? Who wants to read Searching for Mustard for me? It's a short one. It's only got how many stanzas? 3. Good job, Angela. Good job. Do you have your question up, Daniel? Your hand?
I was just going to say that there's only 3 stanzas.
Yeah, good job. Okay, let's see. Go ahead. I wonder what we're going to be talking about. Searching for Mustard. I don't know if that's a name for a dog or if that's a name for something else. Go ahead.
Read it.
What?
Who's going to read it?
Natalie, I think, was going to read it. Or Anello. Anello, you want to read it?
Toast sweet sandwich, like oven so hot. I need the mustard, I need a lot. Open the bottle and give it a shake. But all that comes out is one dry mustard flake.
Go ahead, Natalie.
I jumped like a bunny to a table nearby, where look, there's another bottle to try. I thump and tap and thump and tap, but this bottle is empty from the bottom to the cap.
So do we see rhyming here, Daniel? I know you can probably point out the rhyming. There's a lot of rhyming here. You got nearby, try, tap, and cap, don't we? Who wants to read the last one?
Wait, how about shake and flake?
Yeah, shake and flake. Yeah, that's rhyming too. Let's see. People in the restaurant smile as I squeeze mustard bottles for just a bit. Oh, please, but no more mustard appears. Oh, well, salsa is good, I hear. So where's this little boy at? I thought he was at home, but it appears he's somewhere else. Where is he at? Where's the story the poem taking place at?
The restaurant.
I thought he was at home hopping around like a bunny. So this one even has a simile. I jump like a bunny. Is the little boy a bunny? Is he really a bunny? Is the little boy really?
No.
No, I see Daniel saying, no, it's a simile. It's comparing him to a bunny because he's hopping around. Let me see what's on the back. I can show you on the back. I should. This was a simple one. What? Oh, let me find Did I skip it? Oh, I skipped my question. Here we go. So, number 1. What does the simile like an oven in line 1 describe? The colors of bottles, the location of the oven, the smell of mustard, or the temperature of the sandwich. So think like an oven. Think of what an oven is like. What is an oven like? Is it cold? Is it hot? Or what is it normally like? It's probably normally what?
Hot.
Probably hot, right? Let me see if this has. Let's see. Week 2, 4. Let me see. Put a thumbs up when you have your answer. 1, 2, 3. We're only gonna do 1, 2, and 3, so we're not gonna do very much. We won't do the other one. Oh, see? I bet you some of y'all have already got it. So it says toasty sandwich like an oven so hot. So what is it saying about the sandwich? Somebody can tell me that one. I know.
It's saying that it's like an oven so hot.
So what is it? It's talking about the what of the sandwich?
It's not actually an oven.
It is not an oven. It's a simile. It's comparing it to an oven. And we know an oven. I know this thing's weird because it's flipping up and down. Sorry. You're probably all like hating it. Anella's hating it, right? You have to move it up and down. I know. Sorry. Who thinks they want to share their answer with me? I see Natalie. Who else? Besides Natalie, Anello, you want to share? You look like you're hating life because you have to flip up and down on that little paper.
Share what, Emma?
Your
I was
answer.
ahead. I was already on question 2.
What'd you get for number 1? Let's see.
I got D.
Would y'all agree with him that it's D? It's like an oven? Would y'all agree? Or would y'all not agree? Who wants to disagree with Anello? Somebody can disagree with him if they've got a reasoning for it.
Wait, what answer did he choose?
He said D.
I actually agree.
You actually agree. Why do you agree? Because what are we talking about?
Because it's talking about the sandwich.
It's talking about the sandwich, and what specifically about the sandwich?
The temperature.
Temperature of the sandwich. Good job. Yeah, it would be D. That would have been D. I'll circle it because I'm D. Good job. Number 2, which of the following describes the pattern of rhyme in stanza 2? Ooh, okay. We talked about this one in stanza 2, I think. The words at the end of each line rhyme. The words at the end of lines 5 and 6 rhyme. H, the words at the end of lines 5 and 7 rhyme, or the words at the end of 5 and 8 rhyme. Oh, I got my answer. Six and words at the end of 5 and 6. Let me check that again. Nearby. Ooh, who thinks they know? I know Daniel knows. He's good at the rhyming.
It's G.
Why is it G?
Because try and nearby.
Bingo! Good job, Daniel. You're good with rhyming. You know that. That's a skill you got down. Yeah. The lines.
What about tap and cap?
Tap and cap? Let's see. It says, so that was 5, right? 5, and then 5, 6, 7, and 8. 7 and 8. But it doesn't have 7 and 8 would rhyme together is what it's saying. So like the way you would go through here is, so 5 and 7 would rhyme. So 5 and 7. Do these 2 words rhyme? Nearby and tap, Natalie? Those 2 words rhyme?
Wait.
So let me label them for you because this might be a little more helpful. Hold on. So it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it's saying the words at the end of 5 and 6 rhyme. Nearby and try. Is that true? Yep, that one's true. The words at the end of 5 and 6 rhyme. Oh, we did that one. Sorry. 5 and 7. So nearby and tap. Do nearby and tap rhyme? Nope. And then 5 and 8 would be nearby and cap. Do those rhyme? No. So you would have to go through there and do like process of elimination and see. If it would have said 7 and 8 rhyme, then we would have picked that one too as our answer choice. That would have been right. But it is G. Let me see. Ooh, a sound device. Oh, a sound device. Which line from the selection is an example of a sound device? I open the bottle and give it a shake. I jump like a bunny to a table nearby. I thump and tap and thump and tap. People in the restaurant smile as I squeeze. A sound device. That was in our my view. Let me go over sound device. Hold on. That was in our my view. Let me find it. Let me find it. I'll show you. So sound devices are like rhyme, alliteration, and an assonance, repetition of the same vowels. Ooh, this one's a hard one. Here, sound device. Oh, I think I have my answer, but I'm not 100% sure. So an alliteration, an assonance, which is the repetition of these same vowels, which is very similar to like an alliteration, or a rhyme. Which one of these creates that? I open the bottle and give it a shake. I jump like a bunny to a nearby table. I thump and tap and thump and tap. And people in the restaurant, you undid it. People in the restaurant smile as I squeeze. Anello, make sure you keep them together though. Don't lose them because we're going to try to do one every week. Assonance. Who thinks they know this? This one's a hard question. This is a really hard question. I thump and tap and thump and tap. Who else thinks they know the answer? This one's a hard one. Daniel, how did you come to that conclusion? Oops. How did you come to that conclusion?
Because the like thump, it's like a sound word.
Uh-huh. It's like one of those onomatopoeias. Thump and tap, thump and tap.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's got some sound to it. A sound device. Those words have a sound to them. They're like an onomatopoeia. Let me see. Should have been. Oops. It didn't do it. It didn't do it. No. Draw. No. Mouse. Why is it not doing it? Annotate. Annotate. Oh, there it is. C. Did y'all get C? Or are y'all still working? That one was a hard one. That was a hard one. That was a hard one. Did you get it, Natalie? Anello? Yes, no, maybe so? Yes, Angelina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I Google searched up sound device.
Yeah, sound device. It is, like I said, rhyme, assonance, or an alliteration. That's a hard one. That's a hard question right there. Anyways, moving on to, we're not going to do writing. We're going to talk about part of writing. Did y'all go over revising and editing in Miss Walling's class? Did y'all go over what revising and editing is in cups and arms specifically? Somebody tell me from Miss Walling's class if y'all went over kind of cups and arms, if y'all have anything in your journal with cups and arms.
Yeah, we do.
We
have
kind
notes in
of.
our journal.
What did y'all have?
We never really studied it that much.
You haven't studied, yeah, we haven't. It's okay if you haven't because we didn't do a lot of it in our class either. Do y'all have anything in your journal like notes over revising and editing at all? Y'all can put that folder away. Well, hopefully we can get to it tomorrow or next week. Do y'all have anything
Wait,
about revising
and
it?
when I remember in one of the folders, I got a revising and editing paper.
You're gonna look at that in a second. So yes, but before we go, did y'all? Let me show you what my class put down in their journals. Before we start, you know we're taking notes on a Wednesday. It should have been a Monday.
Yeah, we took notes on revising and editing.
y'all-
We did arms and cups.
Y'all did. Let me see. Y'all probably did this then. I think. So I did it with my class. Let me find it. Who knows where I put things at? I have like a million journals. Whoa. That's a math journal. No, that's an everything journal. Hold on. I have one here somewhere. Because I did it with my class. No. It was cups and arms. It was notes. I know I did it. Oh man, I might be upset if I didn't do it. Hold on. Maybe it's in my other journal. I've got so many journals. I'm like, yeah, I have too many journals actually. Too many journals with notes in them. I know I did cups and arms in here. Cause and effect. That was way back when. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. I know I did it.
We didn't do cause and effect that too long ago in our
No,
class.
that's why I'm like, it wouldn't have been that far back. But I have it somewhere. I took notes on it. Y'all have cups and arms in your folder anyways. Okay. In your folder, I know y'all have this. Y'all have this, right? Let me show y'all. Share my screen with y'all. Not this. Y'all have this thing, right? And you have this thing. Y'all are lucky. Y'all got one of these, right? I need you to pull out both of these things. It says revise and edit, cups and arms. And then I also need you to pull out this revising and editing package. Packet. I know I have that thing in here. It's gonna bug me. I cannot find it. I need y'all to pull those two things out of your new stuff that you have.
It's in my orange folder. I don't know if other people get them all.
Yeah, they're in the orange folder, I believe. Yeah, it says revising and editing packet. I think I found it.
I just found my 2015 star rating test.
Get to those later. I know I took notes over that. Now I'm mad that I can't find it. Super salty. I can't find that. Christian, quit writing on there. One more time, I'm kicking you out for the day. That's it. I will kick you out for the day and you will miss whatever we're going over. We do not write on the screen. Do you understand? That goes for anybody. We don't write on that screen unless I ask you to. Got it? Okay, let's go over this. Revise and edit. I'm going over this with you because when we get back from Thanksgiving break, we will have a writing test. So very similar to what's in this packet. That's a writing test. So very similar to that. We need to know how to revise and edit. No, they are not the same thing. Let me see. Zoom out. Actually, there was a video on it. Let me find the video of it. They're not the same thing. One of them is you're checking for capitalization, usage, punctuation, and spelling. That's editing. It's the easier part of the two, if I had to share with y'all. Editing is the easier part of revising and editing. Revising is a little bit harder. Actually, it's a lot harder. Revising and editing. I spelled editing wrong. I will share with y'all. Hold on. Let me share with y'all. and tell me one difference between revising and editing. What is the difference between one of them? I'll show you this chart. Go ahead, Natalie.
Revising is changing sentences, words, in a way.
In a way, so you're adding sentences, or you're removing sentences if you put too many, or you're removing unnecessary words. Yep, or moving sentence or placement, or substituting words. What about editing? What do y'all know about editing? To me, editing is the easier of the two, and I'm telling you, some of y'all, and I know y'all the way y'all work, I bet you it'll be pretty easy for y'all to pick up. We haven't done a lot, but I'm pretty sure I know some of y'all will pick this up super easily. What is one thing on here, or actually I'll get y'all to read this to me. Let's start with Emma. Read capitalization for me on here. Read the C. Go ahead for cups. The C in cups.
Capitalization, sentences, names, places, months, titles, I.
So give me an example of a word that should be capitalized. I guess it would be a proper noun, which we went over a few weeks ago. Give me an example of it, something that needs to be capitalized. Somebody?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Maybe Natalie needs to be capitalized. Daniel. HEB. Texas. United States. Good job. Natalie, read the U on here for me. What does the U mean under cups?
Usage. Match nouns and verbs correctly.
So that was on one of these. Oh, that was like what we did yesterday, I think, when y'all were doing it on Class Kick, where you were matching I thought y'all were matching at the bottom, I think it was. Like if you wouldn't say the boy run, you would say the boy runs. That's matching them correctly. I'm trying to think of other examples. I can't think of it. But P, punctuation. Give me an example of punctuation. Let's see, you got a question mark, you got a period, you got exclamation, you got a comma for when you're using fanboys in your quotes. Anello, read the S for me. Read what it says under S.
Spelling. Check all words, use your resources.
What would be a resource you could use? Well, y'all have an unfair advantage compared to some people that are at school. What's a resource you could use to check your spelling? What is a resource? What could you use to check your spelling if you're uncertain about how something is spelled? What can you use? Y'all are at home, so y'all won't really get hounded with this, but what's a resource? Those things called that you look up words in. What are those called? Emma, what are they called?
Thesaurus and dictionaries.
Dictionaries. And y'all also have your parents at home. So if you don't know how to spell something or whatnot, you can always ask them. But if y'all were in school, y'all would really be using a dictionary, like hardcore using a dictionary. Anyways, let's move on to this. 4th grade revising and editing packet. Everybody has this out. I'm going to skip. We're going to skip because I don't want to do revising first. I want to do editing first. Oh, okay. Okay. Skip to the second story in here. It says, on the other hand. On the other hand. I want to skip to this one. It's the second story in here. On the other hand, I want to skip to the editing. For y'all that are numbers, y'all like numbers, 75% of your writings, 50% of your writings test score comes from this part of the test, the editing part. You'll have 16 questions on the editing portion of your STAR test when you take it in April, and you will have 8 revising, which is 25%. Even though it's called a writing test, writing isn't worth the most on this test. It's more the revising and editing. On the other hand, everybody's there? Thumbs up if you're there. I don't need to at least read it and get through a couple of these questions. Yep. Chris, you're there? Elizabeth, Natalie, V, Dominic, you're all there? RJ?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Sure. Okay, who wants to go ahead and read first? My throat hurts. I want y'all to tell me. Daniel, you want to read? Is that a hand up?
I haven't always been a great baseball player.
Keep going. Read the first paragraph, Daniel. I like your voice. Keep reading. Go ahead. So read all the way and stop right here.
In fact, I used to be the worst player on my team. I'm so bad that I figured the coach wouldn't care if I got bored at practice and lay down out in the field. In the outfield. He knew that I was going to contribute to the team anyway. I really stank.
He's bad at baseball, apparently. Emma, go ahead and read the next one.
Stanzas or the 6th.
Yeah, paragraph number 2. Go ahead.
I started playing baseball when I was just 5 years old. My older brother Stan had graduated from t-ball to baseball and had given me his old glove. It was soft. It was a soft Wilson glove, and I was very proud of it. I was sure that a little more practice, I would be catching and throwing just as well as Stan does.
So he's trying to compete with his little brother. Next paragraph. Unfortunately, the practice didn't help. No matter how. We're on the next page. We flipped RJ from that side to the other side. It doesn't have page numbers on here, which is a bummer. Unfortunately, the practice didn't help. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't throw or catch a ball. The glove just didn't feel right. I wanted to take it off, but my dad kept telling me that I would get used to it. This went on for months. Although I wanted to quit, my dad wouldn't hear of it. I didn't want to disappoint him, so I kept trying. Natalie, read one. And then I'll read some more.
Then one day, everything
Does it say frequency?
No, this is that. RJ, you said you had this one. This is in this packet. Revising and editing packet.
Oh, he told me the frequency, not that one.
This one right here. If he can pull this one out. And we're on the story called The Other Hand. On the Other Hand. Go ahead.
Then one day everything changed. It was time for me to move from t-ball to baseball. And my dad decided that I needed a new glove. We went to the store and I started trying on gloves. One that I slipped on my right hand felt surprisingly good. Take that off, Dad said. That glove is for a left-handed player. But I didn't want to take it off. It felt more natural than any glove I had ever worn.
Ooh, okay. I want y'all to pay attention to me read this first sentence on 25. I kept the glove on my right hand and I picked up a ball with my left. I kept the glove on my right hand and I picked up a ball on the left.
That doesn't sound right.
It doesn't. So be mindful of that. I kept the glove on my right hand and I picked up a ball because it may be something we have to change later. Right there in the store, I tossed the ball to my dad. It was amazing. The ball went straight to him. And when he tossed it back, I caught it. After a few more tosses, I figured out what my problem had been all these years. I'm a left-handed thrower. My dad and I were both surprised because I eat and write with my right, but for some reason I can only throw with my left hand. That very day, I started throwing and batting left-handed. Within a few weeks, I moved from the outfield to first base and finally to the pitcher's mound. So he was he throws one way and hits another way. So that was his problem. In this time, I became one of the best players on my team. Today, Stan's old Wilson glove sits on a shelf in my room. It reminds me to never give up and to always trust my instincts. Sometimes the answer to a problem is as simple as trying a new glove on the other hand. Bingo. Woo! Revising it, we're doing editing right now. Ooh, there's only 4 questions. Oh, wow, that's simple. That's simple. Because I'm the teacher and I can do this. Hold on. I don't want y'all doing this, but I will do it for y'all. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it doesn't really matter. One thing I did forget to mention earlier with revising and editing, I would say, if I had to give a percentage out, I would say 99% of the time, answer D right here that says, what does answer D say, Emma? Right here on this one.
It says sentence 3 should not be changed.
I will tell you 99% of the time that will never be your answer. It will hardly ever be your answer. They wrote this story with mistakes because they want you to edit it. They want you to fix it, right? They want you to fix it, which means they made mistakes on purpose, right? So most of the time, I'm telling you, 99% of the time, this will never be your answer. So 99% of the time, what will probably never be your answer? Which answer choice? D, the one that says sentence should not be changed. Got it? Very rarely, I'm telling you, maybe once. I don't even think it happens once on every STAR test. It's probably like every few STAR tests. But back to number 3. How should sentence 3 be changed? What sentence do we need to look at first of all? What's the only sentence we need to look at here? So we should be highlighting or underlining. What sentence should we be looking at here? Who can tell me? Go ahead and unmute yourself if you want to answer. What sentence are we looking at only?
Sentence 3.
Sentence 3. You do not have to go read the whole story again when it's revising and editing. If it tells you to go look at sentence 3, go look at sentence 3 only. So I was so bad that I figured the coach wouldn't care if I got bored at practice and lay down in the outfield. This is kind of what we just talked about. We talked about editing and capitalization. What nouns need to be capitalized? What type of nouns? Common nouns or proper nouns? First of all. Proper nouns. And what is a proper noun to begin with?
The name of something.
Name. So it's very specific, right?
I think we should change coach to lowercase because that's just that's not a proper noun.
It's not a proper noun. Yeah, you're on the right track. But you have to understand that coach is not talking about a specific coach. Like if you would have said Coach Cavazos, that would have been capitalized, right? Because we're talking about a specific coach. But if we're just saying coach, it's just a noun. And we're just talking about the coach on our baseball team. But if you say Coach Cavazos, Coach, y'all have had Tasby, I don't know what other coaches y'all have had in there. But your coaches that you have in PE, if you call them by their specific name, you would capitalize coach. But are we talking about a specific coach here besides Natalie? Anybody else? Are we talking about a specific coach here? Is there I see Angelina shaking no. Nello, we are working ahead is what we are doing. Yes, we're not talking about a specific coach. So what's our answer here if we're not talking about a specific coach besides Natalie? Who can tell me what our answer is? I can't say. I think I saw it. What did you get, Emma?
I got A.
A? Daniel, what'd you get? You had your hand up.
A.
A, because we're not talking about a specific coach. Good job. So we'd go, and I'm going to go change coach and put it a lowercase c there. So coach. Number 2, let's see. What change, if any, needs to be made in sentence 9? We need to look at sentence 9. Let me see if I can find it for y'all. So y'all flip back and forth. Be nice. I'll be nice. Why is that blurry? Why is that blurry?
Miss Hernandez, are we going to art today?
No, we have.
Wait, do we do this test?
We're doing this, Azu, and do you have this packet out? It says 4th grade revising and editing. Do you have that? It came in the new stuff that you got. Where have you been at? You should have gotten it.
Miss Hernandez,
Yes.
you know what? You're
Wait,
gonna
me?
use the answer I got.
Not yet. Hold on, Daniel. No, we have PE today. You have a different schedule if you're in my class. We already did art and music. You're in my class. You have.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
No, it was the day before that. Y'all need to make sure you are following along. Otherwise, you're not going to get it and you're not going to understand what we're doing. So when I ask you to get something, that means get it, correct? We don't sit around and wait until all of a sudden you decide, I feel like doing it. Because then you get behind. Daniel. Go ahead, Daniel. That would be...
I got C because I would be catch does not make sense.
It does not make sense. Let me read it to you for y'all that are confused. I was sure that with a little more practice, I would catch and throwing just as well as Stan does. Is little spelt right in that sentence? Is little spelt right? A, it says change little. Is it spelt right? Daniel shaking yes. Yes, it is spelt right. Is Mariah on here? God, y'all coming in and out of Zooms, man. Change the comma to a period. I was sure that with a little more practice, would that be a complete sentence if I put a period there? It has a subject and a predicate. I was sure that with a little more practice, is that a complete sentence? Or is it missing something? Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Is that a complete sentence?
Yes.
If I added a period there, that would be a complete sentence. I would do that with little more. No, it's not, right? So that can't be it. Change catch to catching. I was sure that with a little more practice, I would be catching and throwing just as well as Stan. Maybe. Change good to well. I was sure that with a little more practice, I would be catch and throwing just as good as Stan. Is that the best way to write that sentence?
No, I think we should change catch to catching because it doesn't really make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Good job. And I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to change catching too. Catching.
Yeah, and well is already a word in that sentence.
Okay, I want y'all to finish 3 and 4. I'm going to put a timer up. I'm going to give y'all...
I already finished it though.
Okay, let me see. I'm trying to think of what I can give you. I don't know what to give you because you already finished it. You know what? I just realized we didn't even have a bathroom break. That's what we didn't have. Go ahead and work on or you can read the next story. Start reading the next story. Home, right? Let me put a timer on. And give you no. What? You're mowing grass. Timer. Oh, this is internet. And give you 7 minutes to finish that. And I want to hear somebody other than Natalie answering these. And Daniel. Start. Are you right back? Oh, is somebody in that bathroom?
We got 7 minutes to do our test, right?
you did 3 and 4 by yourself, and you have about how many minutes left? 6? 6 minutes.
For what?
Questions on it? Restroom. Any questions? You got 4 minutes. Any questions on it? Oops, nope, that's the timer. You need to see the timer. 4 minutes. All right. Daniel, Emma, and Natalie, private chat me what you got for 3 and 4. Private chat me what you got for 3 and 4. Okay, Anello. Natalie, let me know what you got for 4 too.
Yeah, I put my answer in there.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, what? Yeah, I saw him. Okay. Okay. Good, 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 good. Oh, I'm probably sharing it with everybody. Can y'all see when I have the chat open like that? Good. We got 2 minutes. I really need to give y'all. Let's see. Not a minute.
We've got 20 seconds.
$13. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me see. Good job, Emma, Natalie, Anello, Angelina, and Daniel. Okay, I don't want y'all to be answering unless I ask you to answer for us. I want to see the rest. Got it? Y'all sit back and y'all can be the teachers. Let me see, somebody else saying something. Let me see. Where is my document camera? Number 3 says, what change, if any, needs to be made to sentence 18? So what sentence are we looking at? The rest of y'all that are not talking, speak up. Let's go. What sentence are we looking at here? Oh, man. Somebody else. What sentence are we looking at here? Natalie V, Chris, Dominic, come on. Y'all need to be answering. What sentence are we looking at? Number 3. I know my 4 that answered or 5 that answered. Oh, my goodness. The rest of y'all need to participate. About to put y'all in a waiting room. Y'all aren't answering. Natalie V, Dominic, Raylene, Chris, Elizabeth.
A.
What sentence are we looking at is what I asked on number 3. What sentence? I don't want the answer. I want to know what sentence we're looking at.
18.
18. Good job, RJ. We're looking at sentence 18. Let's see. Sentence 18. So it says, it was time for me to move from t-ball to baseball, and my dad decided that I needed to
Get a new glove.
get a new glove. Is needed in the past tense or is it in present tense? Who can tell me what tense needed is in? I know one of my smarter ones probably want to answer. My ones that always answer. Emma, go ahead.
Needed is more likely in the past.
It's in the past tense. So what does decide need to be in? If these verbs need to agree, doesn't decide need to be in past tense, Angelina? Angelina says yes. It should say what instead of decide. What's the correct way to say that verb? Somebody can answer. Nello, Natalie, one of y'all can answer. What does decide need to say instead of decide? Anella, go ahead.
What was the question?
So decide right here. What does it need to be changed to if needed is in
Decided.
Yeah, it needs to be decided.
It needs to say decided. Our verbs need to agree. Because now it sounds much better. So what answer would that be? Would not be A. B?
No, C.
And remember, it probably will hardly ever be number 3. Number 4. How should sentence 25 be changed? This one should be your exit ticket for this writing assignment. How should sentence 25 be changed? I already went over this one for the most part.
I know.
Oh, I need everybody to send me their answer in the chat. Change.
I already sent you my answer.
Angelina, Natalie, Anello, Emma have all sent me theirs. Oh, and Daniel have all sent me theirs. I need the rest of y'all to send it in my chat, or I'm going to wait here and you're going to miss your PE time until you send me the answer in the chat. Waiting for my answers in the chat. I don't see them. The rest of y'all, after lunch, if your cameras are not on, I'm telling you now, I'm not going to keep you in the Zoom meeting. I will kick you out, and the rest of the afternoon, you will miss our math. Unless you're RJ, I think he's the only one I've said you cannot have your camera on at all times. The rest of y'all, I don't see answers. I'm about to kick y'all out for right now. That means you aren't participating, which means you don't get counted present for school. You will be absent. Let me see, I got one. Good job, Braylon. This is part of participating. When I ask you for your exit ticket, that's me asking you a question and you're participating just like in class. The rest of y'all, Dominic, Natalie V. Some of y'all have them. Chris, I need y'all's answer. Yay. Good job, Chris. I know sometimes you have a hard time, I guess, hearing, I think is what they said, or your mic, you can't talk or something. I don't know. Oh, I got another one. Good job, Dominic. Dominic, good job, Chris, Emma, Daniel, Anello, Natalie, B, Angelina. Who else? Raylyn answered. Yeah, that's right. Raylyn answered. Natalie V. The rest of y'all, where are y'all's answers at? Man. Stinking. Answers. Y'all have a minute and then we're going over this. Chat. Cups and arms. Y'all, for the most part, found editing pretty simple, which does not surprise me. It's my favorite of the two. Let me see. Come on. Anello was right. It seems like you have more time on Zoom. I don't know if it's because you get to focus just with y'all, or there's just more time. That's because we did like 3 reading stories today, right? We did the fluency. We did the one out of the book. We did that. Didn't we do another one? We did spelling. Does seem like a lot more.
It's about time for PE.
It is about time for PE. How should sentence 25 be changed? A, change kept to kept. That's one of those irregular verbs, isn't it? We don't say kept. I kept my turkey in the refrigerator until next week. We don't say that, do we? Delete the comma after hand. Change and to I, or change picked to pick. I think we went over this. Raise your hand if you think it's A. Let me see. I think most of y'all did. Anello, paying attention? Raise your hand if you think it's A. Anello, he seems so. Yep. Good job. Okay, good job.
We even discussed it.
Yeah, we even discussed it. I said, oh, that sounds weird. Because it said, what did it say? I kept the glove on my right hand and I picked up a ball on my left. I have the utmost confidence. Oh, I'm going to change it on here. That y'all will do well when we take a test like this. Kept. Anyways, so tomorrow, what is tomorrow for reading? Oh, we have a reading test in the morning, I guess now. Reading and spelling in the morning. Reading and spelling. Okay. I'm trying to think. I think that's it for now. Be back here. We have PE. Be back here at 12:25. What time are you coming back? I need to hear from everybody.
12:25.
5. Do not come in late at 11:30, interrupting our math lesson. Got it? 12:25. We have PE. I'll see y'all then.
12:25.
What is a password? Let me see. Passcode for PE. I don't even know what the passcode is. Hold on, Raylan. I don't know what the passcode is for PE. What is the PE? Does anybody know the PE Zoom link? I don't know. I don't think I have a PE tile. Let me see. Looking for it. I do not have a PE tile. No. Does anybody know the PE Zoom link or the code to get in?
The Zoom link, you just have to press Thursday. There's this little thing that says Thursday, and then the link should show up.
Natalie, can you look on there and see what the meeting ID is and let me know? I don't know because I don't have access to PE tile. I have art and I have music, but not PE. I don't know where my thing's at either. But oh, maybe this is it. Oh, I think I found it. PE. I think this is the same. Are these the same? I think so. 827 meeting ID. Eight two seven nine. 827. 8279.
It doesn't show the ID code.
I think I have it right here. 923 4127. 4127. Okay, passcode, password, CW 2020. Okay, I got it. Let me see. Oh, really? 8279 923 4127. There's the meeting ID, Raylan, and then the password is just CW, like everything else, 2020. All right. Okay, y'all head to PE. I'm gonna end it. Raylan, did you get the meeting ID and the passcode before I end the meeting?
Yeah.
Okay. See y'all back at 12:25.